All right, this is one on Jack. It's going to be a very short video. Um, it's it involves the Ginsburg thing, but we're going to look at it at a completely different angle this time. What I did is I searched for articles where Ginsburg is listed. They're telling you in the article that she's alive. So we have a bunch of these here. We'll look at each one very briefly, and they all have a commonality. Every one of these has one thing in common, and you're going to see what it is. So let's begin with the Washington compost. Beginning the first one we know. Oh, no, I don't want. I don't want to do that. Please. I don't want to unblock ads. Okay, come on. Okay, so the Washington compost says you're crazy. I can't even read. I can't even watch this one. So let's get rid of this one. Take my word for it. They say RGB is not dead. This is a crazy conspiracy. It's insane. Of course, they offer no proof that she's alive at all, and they continuously use these old photos from years ago. So there's one. Notice there's no debunking of the allegations at all. So we go to the next one, and Ginsburg was hospitalized. So um, they will include frequently quotes from Ginsburg. Ginsburg called Trump an egotistical faker. So that I don't know why you needed to know that, and I don't know how that proves she's not dead, because there's no pictures here. There's no information at all. Let's get rid of this one. And then you have sites like this where such a cover up would be impossible. I mean, it's 2019. You need to wake the fuck up because they can cover up anything. You just threaten somebody with their life, their family, they shut right up. It's not even debatable. So they list all this, oh, it couldn't be, she couldn't be dead because somebody would have said something. Well, right, right. And somebody would have told you we didn't land on the moon, but no one said anything. Then we go to, oh, here's the Chicago Tribune one. Um, and the other thing you'll notice with a lot of these articles, they're always it's a negative article, and as far as oh she's alive, don't be crazy. What are you crazy? And at the same time, they'll blame it on Q. This it's probably QAnon. This is always linked to it's all QAnon's fault that we have this short tail. It's this vast conspiracy. It's all being spread. And once again, we have an old video of old Lou Ruthie, real old. We got to dust it off. There's also one here where they talk about the signs of editing in her Supreme Court decisions, and they poo-poo it. They just go, "Oh, it's not editing. It's just a mistake or something." Once again, no pictures, no evidence. It's all just the Chicago Tribune, whoever the individual person is. Uh, you know, it's all being started by QAnon, which has nothing to do with Ruth Bader at all. Zero. I mean, QAnon has said she's dead, but so has a million other people. So once again, we go through this and let's see the picture. They must have a picture of Ruth Bader, right? Oh no, I guess not. Not dead, no matter what conspiracy theorists say. The Daily Dot. I don't even know what this is. And once again, we have a rehashed photo from 2016. And these are not. Um, she doesn't even look like this anymore. She's 86. And once again, we have no proof, no photos, no nothing, nothing, zero, zips, nada. Also, you'll notice Ruth Bader is not in the media now. So they're not talking about Ruth Bader's movie. They're not talking about anything Ruth Bader because they don't want to talk about Ruth Bader at all. So let's go to this one here. Oh, yeah, we're conspiracy theorists already. We haven't really got out of the gate, and we're already conspiracy theorists keeping Ginsburg's claims alive. So you go through here, you go, okay, that's an old picture. That's not Ruthie now. She's not on film recently. Within December 12th was the last time she was ever on film, ever again. So they go through this, and she had some health issues, and once again, we have no photo, nothing, nothing. Close that one. Let's do this. Let's open a new window. So you find out when you do this. I don't have to use DuckDuckGo for this one because she's gonna, these are all gonna be. Here's the Washington Post compost right on the bat, right on the top. It's gonna be where, oh, she's not dead. We don't have any proof. We don't have any pictures. We don't have any information. Nothing. But she's not dead. She's back on the Supreme Court. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, well, no. We have a rehashed photo. Why do we have a rehashed photo? We should have a film of her walking up to her office. No, we don't have that. And they're all linking to the Washington Post articles, by the way. So you'll see that frequently. You'll see it'll be some other news outlet, and you'll click on it. It'll be the Washington Post article. Yeah, here's New York Times. Ruth returns to work at Supreme Court once again. We have a very old photo of her, not a new one. We have no photos of Ruth at all in this article, aside from the rehashed one. Oh, that's odd. Returns. Yeah, she's returning. She's returning to the Supreme Court. Old photos of her. You know, I don't see her anywhere. Nowhere. Old photo. We can go through these again. If there's only one old photo, old photo, old photo. What's the point? It's a joke. The real issue is they don't want to have her replaced by Trump. They're hoping Trump loses the next election or he gets shot or whatever. So let's go to another one. Oh, I saw that one already. So you can do this for hours. You can just click on one to the next, to the next, to the next, to the next. Not one of these articles has any proof that she's alive at all. Zero. And it wouldn't be hard to do that. It'd be very easy. If she was really alive and she's really at work every day making decisions in Supreme Court, somebody would have a picture of her. No one does. No one. For 4 months. So, this thing is just so ridiculous. And they're blaming the mainstream, various mainstream outlets are blaming the whole conspiracy on QAnon. It's all QAnon's fault. There are evil conspiracy theorists out there. They're doing it. It's terrible. Oh my God, what are we going to do? And that's it. It's ridiculous. So people can question the sources of the videos I've done, or anybody has done on the fact she's dead. All the information pointing us to that direction. But what they can't do is really point to any information that's debunking any of it. Zero, because it's all air filled. It's vapid. And that's it, guys. And have a great night. And if you liked it, subscribe, or better yet, hit the little bell, and then you'll know. The suppression of this and the suppression of alternate news sources has gotten ridiculous. I can't even use Google to search for stories anymore because it doesn't even deliver them anymore. It's going to just deliver you the CNN, the MSN, the Washington Post, all the same crap that you want to avoid. And not only are you not avoiding it, it's pushing it onto you every time you do a search. So that's it. Carpe diem.